everyone. I'm just setting an alarm because I'm waiting on a food shop, so that'll tell me when I need to go. Right, I'll set it for 15 minutes, but I'll probably not be on time. Right, so I've got that much energy running through my veins that I need to just get this out. So I've asked what I need. I always pull a card for myself to be like, right, what do I need to know roughly before I'm going on? And I pulled this. So I've not even read it. I've never seen this one. I've no idea what it's about, although it's quite interesting. It's somebody handing somebody an apple again. So I'm going to guess it's something about a poisoned apple. And that's just quite interesting that two people have liked it again and it's only me here. One watching. That's okay. Maybe there's some. And I'm just noticing that there was apples on the one yesterday. So if you don't know what I'm on about, I just put that back actually. It might still be on the top. Yeah, there it is. Look. Yesterday was the one about this girl in a bath of apples. So you could be a guy, it doesn't matter. And it's about forgiveness. I can't remember what else it was about. You'll need to watch yesterday's. Oh, wait a minute. What day was? No, it wasn't yesterday. It was Sunday. It was Sunday. Shit. I didn't. Whatever. The last one I done. So yeah, what I'm feeling though is I'm really feeling the split. I'm really feeling the old earth and the new earth, like more than ever. And it's like it's palpable, right? And there's been many reasons for that in my own life. And then it's been mirrored back when I've had client sessions. And one of the, without going into all the ins and outs, I had a client earlier on today. And what I pulled a card from this deck and it was like, whoa, like I was like, that is hard hitting when I read it, because these cards they suit my energy when I'm in that place to deliver the message actually. And people have said me that over the years, like, but about these cards. But yeah, it was just hard hitting, but it fitted with what I channeled, and then the card backed up, which is what always happens, whether it's personal session or collective. But oh my God, this is so funny. I'm just observing myself. I'm doing like a big dramatic Leo moon build up. It's like X Factor. Do you know what I mean? But so I'm going to go all over the place, but again, what's new, right? It's just the messages are coming in really, really strong, right? Downloads for this. It's like I was feeling that anyway with certain things in my life, like just getting far too worried about things that I didn't need to get that worried about. And what I feel it's about is, well, it's interesting. It's definitely, it could be to do with anyone on the ascension process, but I definitely feel it is about the twin flame journey as well, and how much we can get in our head about stuff and how much we can worry. And really with what was going on in my life, which was absolutely, it was not in the area of that. It wasn't like love or anything like that or anything. I just totally got myself worried about something and up to 90. And I was like, this is not how I usually, you know what I mean? I get like, I don't know. I do some things, but not about, anyway, I've been a bit cryptic. What I'm trying to say is, it was more because, right, see, when it's actually the way the world is right now, whenever I need to go anywhere where there's a lot of people, that was just before the pandemic too, but definitely within the last couple of years, whenever I need to go anywhere where there's a lot of people or wherever it's, I will just leave it at that. It just, it gives me like major anxiety. But yeah, what I've learned today was, it was like I was really feeling the new earth and the old earth split, right? That's the only way that I can sort of put it. And some people are going to get what that means, and some people are not going to have a scooby, but you're just going to have to, be with me where you're at. That's what it's been like the whole, 7 years that I've been doing the Facebook lives and everything. Just you'll get some of it and you won't, but I feel most people that are interested in tuning in, you're going to get what I'm saying. It's all different things, but definitely where I was at, I'm going to be getting tongue tied too, because that does keep happening. I'm definitely channeling the divine masculine collective. So it's not just one person's divine masculine, it's like fucking thousands of people's divine masculine energy. But basically, everybody's at a choice point and making decisions right now. And you know, you can go this way or you can go that way. I'm going to put that card back in the deck, actually. And it's like, yeah, you can either play it small and stay in your comfort zone, or stay where you're comfortable and stay with what you're used to. Because like you say, that's less scary. My stomach is rumbling, so you might be able to hear it, by the way. And oh no, that's another thing I just done, a split decision. I could either do what we're taught to do and wait to eat it wasn't apple pie, it was pear pie, and it was fucking nice. Thanks, Mum. Had some squishy cream too. You know, you can wait like a good girl or a good boy and have your pudding after your dinner. Or you can think, fuck it, I'm hungry now. I'm having the pudding now because that's what living in the new earth is like. And then I'll have something to eat after, you know? And you might think, what the fuck are you talking about? But it's true. You know what I mean? You get to decide how you want to live your life. And I thought, why the fuck can't I have that? Like, I want it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to eat it. That's funny. That's the card I pulled for my client earlier. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is like, so it'll be all different situations. And I can think, you know, I've had a few people email me or message me recently, and, you know, things happening out the blue. Like, there's a lot of people right now, you're being ripped out the matrix, right? So that can be in many different ways. It could just be that you're finding you're not able to meet up with your friends as much. It could be you're finding you can't see your families, like, you know, just things getting in the way. And my feeling is that's probably because you are in more of the new earth energies and living your life a certain way, the magic, the play, having the pudding because fuck it. It's not a good example. It's not a good example actually when I'm helping people with their eating and losing weight on all levels. And anyway, you know what I'm saying. But it's about having fun. You know, it's like I always say to my clients, like, you know, you just keep repeating, I get paid to play, or get paid to be yourself, or, you know, that is what the new earth energy is about. It's about sharing your gifts, talents, experience, and having fun with it. And the more I do that, and the more I relax into just being me, the more things go well. The more I kind of play small or don't talk about what I'm meant to be talking about, which we've all established, I've saying all the time now, is twin flames, like only twin flames. Lots of different ways in which I help twin flames. Like I was just saying to my client there, with her, it actually isn't, and actually I'm going to get her on to share at some point. She knows that. With her, it isn't actually so much about the love stuff, but she is a twin flame. So it is helping her with areas of life that she needs that help with. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes it is business stuff. It isn't always about the love. And then some people, it is about helping twins in union, like, you know, relate to each other, you know, share, like, don't run away from each other, share your feelings with each other, share what you're scared of, share what your desires are, you know, put your heads together and create dream businesses, dream lives, do whatever. But you know, it's kind of like you are at a crossroads, because that's where I was at recently. And that's where everyone I'm helping at. And it's what I've been feeling anyway. And it's kind of scary. It's like, you know, did I do this or did I not? And they're drawing me to be bold. That's also very Leo moon right now. And this is the only way that it's sort of coming through that I can describe it. You're going to be, if you've not been faced with it already, you're going to be faced with this decision of you either stay where you are or you take that leap of faith. And so, like, I know that everybody's in different positions with that. So I'm just going to trust that I've said enough that people understand what I'm saying. What the fuck? Why am I hearing that noise? And it's your Asda driver will arrive later than planned around 9:35. Well, fucking hell, see, I didn't know, but that's why I had my pudding, because I've got a bit of a fucking wait when it's only 5 to 8. Everything happens for a reason, guys. Everything happens for a reason. So fam, see what I mean? Looks like I'm here a while. Well, I can change the 5-minute timer now. Right, so I'll set it for 45 minutes. And for God's sake, if I'm still here, I need to go anyway. I need to tidy up. Right, anyway. So it's because the cards are like all over my couch. I really need to fix them. But it was quite funny. I was sitting on a few tarot cards, and the tarot cards completely made sense for what I was channeling to my client. So anyway, let's get on with this. So that is the gist of it, right? That is me sharing what I'm feeling before the cards make sense. So I have no idea what this card is going to say, but it really is, that is the only way I can put it. If you've not been presented with that already, of you need to stay where you are, and you're probably going to find that things aren't going as well as they used to when you stayed in your comfort zone. The people around you aren't who they used to be to you. It might even be worse. And like I say, you know, you might be like, whoa, master really slipping, and just really not feeling, just having this feeling of, I don't trust these people anymore, or why do I feel like they want me to not do well in life? You know, whatever, you know, I'm being polite about it. Trust it. When you feel it in your body, you feel it in your soul, you're not wrong. You're not feeling that for no reason. The amount of times people would say that I was paranoid or that I'm being negative or whatever, and actually every single person ever said that to me proved why I was right. So trust yourself. Right, so this is 25, the 25th of the month may be significant for some reason, something happening, or it might be an anniversary or something, but it's called fated to suffer. So I already know that that is fitting with what I'm feeling. It's like, do you take the, that's interesting. Do you take the poisoned apple or not? And if you did take the poisoned apple, are you doomed to live that life? Or can you choose again? Hey, talking in metaphors and analogies, but I think you get what I'm saying. And if you're around a whole load of people that took the poisoned apple and you're finding yourself very alone and I can't relate to these people, that could be feeling pretty weird too. And hey, if you did do that, no judgment, right? I know a lot of people that have done that and they're fucking fastly regretting it. And that's where I can help you. If you can get over your own ego to admit it, because a lot of people don't. Bride in a cage. Well, that's probably relevant too, but let's read this one. Fated to suffer. Feeling confined into a script forced by other and never really thought, heading towards a destination of pain. I very much doubt anybody wants to be heading towards that destination, actually. I think I'd choose another train. The train to love, the train to happiness, the train to heaven on earth. You know what I'm saying? The new earth. So, in the confines of a foggy forest, a mishapped woman hands a green and red apple to a younger woman with red lips, dressed as a servant. I'm laughing because you can't see it. I just put on some more lip gloss, but it doesn't really look like it. If you know the future, you forsake your choices. Only with no fate, life is free to unfold into the unknown shores. Wow, like seriously, wow. Because I was channeling into the unknown when I was doing this on Sunday. And that is very much how I've felt. You know, as psychic as I am, and like I say, I'm extremely psychic if you haven't noticed, there are still some things in my life I don't know for sure. I've got pretty much better idea than most people, granted. But like I always say, how telepathic I am, how psychic I am, I've been channeling it for years that we all would be. Like, you all have got access to the abilities that I have. It's just I was crazy enough to believe it and it to be turned on a bit sooner. I don't know. Some people it was around the same time, but it's kind of like, and this is what my awaken, activate, and amplify your clairs are about, that I'm going to be bringing about again in a few weeks when we go into Aries season. So let's see what this says. Once upon a time, God, it's a bit dark in here. But see, it's a bit dark in here. Who feels like they're in the dark and they need the light to be shone upon them? Well, here I am. Once upon a time, we believed in fairy tales. They were the voice of common sense, the educational tool which prepared us to duty, danger, and morals. Some things we would never accept if they were told by a single voice. So the world arranges us to hear them with 1,000 voices, 1,000,000 voices. It's about what you can do and what you can't do, what you're worth, what you can aspire to. It's about what you like, what you want, what you hold dear. It creates a script which becomes as strong as all the voices that believe that script combined, so much that you cannot see another path. So again, wow, I promise you, cross my heart and hope to die. I don't like that saying, but I just said it. I've got nothing to worry about though, because that's the truth. I hadn't read that before, right? But I did just pick it before I came on, but I hadn't looked at it and it fits with what I said. Are you truly seeing Snow White in the card? Oh, no, I didn't. Is this story truly the only one that this image can tell? What if the apple is not poisoned? What if the witch is not evil? Oh, there's something in that, you see, because a lot of people have a lot of triggering around the word witch. Yeah, actually, I'm not keen on using it, but I don't like when people do, I don't have a problem with it. What I do have a problem with is I don't like the words curses, spells, black magic, but I realized, like me not liking the word block, it's because these are all the things that I help people out of. Ironic, isn't it? Because I'm a white witch, but I don't really. I just, I'm not, you know what I mean? We've all got words that we prefer, and it's not one of the ones that, but it's true. Not all witches are evil. Just like not all spiritual people are nice people. That's a good one. You know, it's like there is a picture, and when I get the community post, I'll remember to post it at some point. But it's I said this before when I was channeling on one of the other live streams, I think, or maybe it's one of the videos that I need to publish. But it's something that's like, you know, oh, I'm spiritual, and then somebody's like, yeah, demons are spiritual too. Be more specific. It's something like that. You know, it's true. It's like when I say all the time, especially in the, you know, in any, you know, the psychic community completely, but twin flame community, like, be very careful who you're tuning into and what you're listening to, because first of all, we're all in different waves. Different people have had different experiences. Second of all, you'll notice if you are somebody that, again, most people that tune into me that I work with personally anyway, don't seem to be, or they keep it to themselves. And again, people are more private. They don't seem to mention anyway that they feel that bitter towards their twin flame or angry or not. You know, these aren't the type of people I attract, because that isn't how I feel, like, far from it. But that is out there. So I'm just saying that if you're somebody that's come across this, whether it's in real time or whether it's further down the line, really be mindful of that, because if you are a true twin flame, because like I say, there's a lot of people just like the fantasy of it, and they're like, oh, I want to be that. And it's like, really? Because if you were a real one, I don't know that you'd be saying that. You definitely signed a soul contract, so did your twin flame, but I don't know that you'd be saying that, oh my God, I want to be one. Where is mine? It's more like, what the fuck is happening and why did I agree to this? But anybody could say that about, would be saying that about this life full stop with the planet we're living on right now. Yeah, time's up, and that's, you know, and remember, time isn't up because I set the alarm again, so why is that even going off? Time's up though. You've got to make a decision. Are you staying in the old earth, or are you jumping to the new earth? And you might be like, Claire, how did I do that? What does it mean? Make the right decision for you. What is the right decision for you? Don't make the right decision for other people around you, or don't make the right decision that's people pleasing, or do it right now in the high degrees of the Leo moon. It's about taking a leap of faith. It's about following your heart. It's about what makes you passionate. Like, for instance, like, I jumped on here, because the anxiety running through my body, I was like, right, I could really do without that because I've already had the lessons in that today. But it's I wanted to, you know, it was like I could feel that when that energy is pushing me, it's the Holy Spirit, is Spirit moving me, Great Spirit, whatever you want to call it. That's what I call mine. But it was also, I know that when I'm getting that feeling, it's important. Like, people need to hear it, and that is me accepting more of my life purpose. I've signed a contract to be a loving leader, you know, to show up when people need to hear a message. And that doesn't mean that I need to speak to thousands or millions of people. Maybe it will be that one day, but right now it's like, you know, there's really fucking 2 people watching. It's probably me and somebody else. I mean, I don't even, you know, it might not be, because sometimes it says 2 people liked and nobody's fucking watching. I don't know. But all I know is people will watch it on replay, and somebody, at least one person, will get help from this. And actually, that might even be just me getting help from my own message. Fuck knows. Because that is helping me already. But what I'm trying to say is, it's like you're at a choice point and you're being guided to follow your heart rather than what makes sense. Because in these energies, the new earth energies, it's not about following your head. It's not about what makes sense. It's about following your heart and following what feels good. And like I say, I love jumping on here when I've got the energy. And sometimes it's when I've got the energy and I'm like, oh, I feel good, relax yet, or something. I feel like I need to say something that somebody needs to hear. Or sometimes, like, I'm going to be blunt here, sometimes somebody's loved one in spirit has just died, or somebody's been at a funeral, or, like, you know, and that's not happened so much on here that I know of. But if you followed me on Facebook Live, that used to happen all the time. And definitely the last sort of, I'd say, like 5 to 10 live streams, but probably long before that, and people weren't actually, you know, sharing. But the last few that I remember doing before I, like, moved it to doing it on here more, because that's been since November, like, I've solely just been on here. yeah, like people had just been at a funeral, or I remember someone's granny just died, and I'm just popping on, and I've no idea why I'm popping on, because I get a wee tap on the shoulder, and it's like, it's like when I done it the other day as well, someone wasn't feeling good, they wanted company, they wanted soul family around them, and that's when I'm like, right, I'm getting a call. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's how it works for me. But Leo is about courage, and it's about fun, and it's about playing. So if you are not having fun, you're not feeling like you're in a state of play, you're not feeling like you're in a state of magic, you're either really stuck in the old earth for your own reasons, or you are surrounded by loads of people that are in that, like gossip, anger, blame, shame, all these kind of emotions that we all have. But it's like, it's hard for me to put into words, but like, it really, it's like, yeah, it's what they say about the nerve. It really, like, I already do feel like I'm living a bit of a dream, like I do. And I like it, you know what I mean? But it's still, it's still practical. I can't really describe it. Follow the fun, follow the fun, follow the fun, and also have fun with not knowing, and just being in the present moment. But again, that's all the great mystics and sages would have said that. And now I feel I'm really channeling that Lao Tzu, that is one of my guides. But it's like, be present, be here, be in the now, and have fun with it. Where did I get to with this? Right. Is that the same? Is that the same at what you look in your life? I don't know what that means. Is it truly what you think it is? Are there not any other options? Is the opinion of others honestly better than ours? I hadn't even read that bit, and it made sense because I added in it anyway. Even if they are many and we are only one, are you fated to suffer? It is not that there is no suffering in the world. The point is that there is no fate. Deep. Oh, I'm not pulling another one of them. They're too heavy. Right, we're pulling one of these, but I think it really did get across what we're saying. That you've got a choice. You don't need to take that poisoned apple. But if we're using that as an analogy, unfortunately, lots of people did take that. And what I'm saying is, it's not too late. There's people that can help you with that. If you're overcome with anxiety and feelings of depression and worse, that could have been from the pandemic anyway, or it could have been from other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But also, even if that doesn't apply, it's just about, it's about where you're living your life for other people and not for yourself. And this is the theme that I'm noticing many clients going through. And like I say, I'm noticing it in my own life in little small ways here and there, where I keep myself stuck in my head or overthinking, and where I just think, fuck it, let's go. That's why I called my challenge, fuck it, let's go. And that is absolutely the energy we're in. Fuck it, let's go, even though I don't know how the fuck this is going to end up. And then see, because you take that leap of faith, you're rewarded for being courageous when you don't know. Whereas if you stay stuck and you're like I was just saying that actually, because that doesn't go, it's anonymous, so that doesn't go too much into someone's stuff. But I work with a lot of people that do procrastinate a lot, or they go back and forwards, because like I say, that used to be me. I'm not so much like that these days, but I still can be with some stuff. But if I am like that with some stuff, I get people around me that will, encourage me, just say the same back or what I say to them. Actually, it's very helpful. Or if I need more help than that, I will go and get actual help to stop me doing that. But what I'm saying is, I can feel my throat chakra there. It is about that kind of, you're going to struggle even more than before. If you have done that and it's got you up until this point and you're still doing it, big things are tower moments. That's what I'm trying to say. Tower moments are going to come along to catapult you out the job, to catapult you out the relationship, to catapult you. Am I even saying that word right? Catapult, whatever. You know what I mean? Fucking boot you out of it. You know what I mean? And it's why I always say, like, it's like when we're at an eclipse. But again, I feel like, we are coming, the full moon in Virgo is Friday. And by the way, I've got, that's quite funny. They're doing a lot of marketing while I'm like doing this. And I don't usually, like I say, that's not me, because I usually forget to even mention I've got anything on offer, apart from in the comments, but it's quite funny they're doing that. But yeah, I have got my full moon Zoom, my shamanic Zoom circle with my membership group. And then, so any, sorry guys, but any women that want to join, just because of the nature of what, you know, women sharing, it can be quite raw stuff. If there looks like there's a need and guys want to get involved, I would be open to holding a men's circle. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm like, am I? I have to really think about it. I wouldn't do it in person, but I would do it online. You know, just being honest. But there's not a need for that. And if there is, you can email me and let me know. Actually, fuck, I really want to do that now. I really want to do that now. Yeah, let's get a fucking circle of divine masculines on the go. Yeah. I already work with loads of divine masculine women, but maybe I do need to help the divine one-to-one. And then if I get enough of you one-to-one, then I can get a wee group Zoom, and then you can all find out you feel the fucking same. You know what I mean? You go, oh my God, I wish I'd met these people sooner. Soul family. But what I'm trying to say is slow down, because wow, this is an excitable energy. My 5th house of fun. Everyone's 5th house is Leo, but mine's is an Aries. So yeah. So the client I was thinking of there, cautious is the word that comes to me. So procrastination, but cautious. So where she would be sensible about, say it's like money decisions, right? I'll do that when this, I'll do that when this, and this. And actually, that's very divine masculine. That is where a lot of divine masculines are, whether you're a man or a woman. It's kind of like, I need this, and this, and then I can do this. But actually, no. Like, it depending on what it is, that's not the way it is with everyone. Because with my client, it's like, actually, no, had you not taken the chance with this, those opportunities, you would have missed those opportunities, basically. Or that made you strong enough to do this. Like you say, so it's kind of like, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, that's what we're in right now. You need to trust, be in your heart, and find out another side of it, that like, wow, I'm so glad I've done that. Yeah, I feel that's got that across enough. So, because even though my Asda shop's not coming for a while, I do just want to go, and I need to tidy this shit up because it's getting on my tits. Right, so what do we need to know about what I've just been saying there? Oh yeah, so yeah, if you want to do the full moon Zoom, I've got Friday 9 o'clock UK time, or I did open space for Saturday. I don't know what, I think I made it 5 o'clock UK time. I'm only going to run that though if there's enough people that want to do it. So I would say 3 people minimum, but really 4 people to run that. So those of you that are in other parts of the world, if you fancy doing that, and you can book that on the schedule. So I'll put that in the comments afterwards. Or you can do a personal session. Right, so the card that's flew out is... Fucking, are you kidding me? What? Oh my God. Jesus, right, okay, I will read them all. Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Oh, fuck. Right, 4 cards, but we do need them all. What's the next one? Clover, release your guilt. Right, we're not reading that, right, because it's too many, but let's read these. Right, they're only short, Right, so... Where is everyone tonight? It's about an hour earlier than what I would usually jump. Well, yeah, I think I usually jump on at 9. So, like I say, it was totally spontaneous, but that's what these energies are. And it's they're just getting me to embody what I'm talking about. I didn't plan to come on tonight. It's far from it, actually. You know what I mean? It's like Tuesdays are my busiest day, but it felt right. And it felt like somebody needed to hear this. So if that somebody is you, please let me know in the comments below. At least like the video, please, or share it with somebody else you feel that needs it, or yeah, email me, because I just want to know. It would be interesting. Right, so spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Why am I starting there? All right, yeah, we'll read that one. That's the one I pulled last, actually, but I'm laughing because I pulled the card that says witch. Would you believe it? I mean, you've been made to believe that your voice, that your unique point of view in this world isn't worth very much. Divine masculines have definitely been made to feel that. Divine feminines too at certain points, but I feel divine masculine collective 100%. Let me tell you, that couldn't be further from the truth. And I said that phrase not long ago. Your words are worth all the stars in the night sky. So don't forget to sing whenever you have the chance. And we all know I like to sing, even though I can't sing. Your voice is powerful enough to sink a dozen spaceships. And I love that because it's very galactic. It's very light beings. It's very, oh, look, the fuck it, let's go rockets on it. See? Fuck it, let's go to the new Earth, which is just living your life the way you want to live it. You know, it doesn't need to be such a weird concept. Do you know what? See, actually, before I read the other 3 cards, I'm going to shuffle a Kali card. What do we need to know about what we're releasing right now, or anything that's going to be related to what I've channeled? Strong energy, strong energy. Right. Shodasi. Shodasi cleanses the soul from past hurts. Her presence indicates recovery and reclaiming of dignity after experiences of being judged, betrayed, or criticised. And we're about to read Witch. Again, this is very much about whether it's what divine masculines go through or whether it's about what divine feminines go through, because divine masculines go through, whether you're a man or a woman, quite frankly, being treated like shit. And I know that from all the work that I do with people. I don't need to know people's individual stories. I just know that that is true. And actually, divine feminines go through it as well. Let's face it, everybody goes through it. Like, but twin flames really do get it pretty rough. And of late, towards getting closer to union as well, there's a lot of betrayal is the word that does go in, and it's usually a lot closer to home than what you think. But also it's like we're living the template of, like, well, I definitely always feel like I'm living the template of many divine, you know, feminine archetypes, but definitely Mary Magdalene, because Mary Magdalene was gossiped about and called fucking a hoor and everything. You know what I mean? I'm nothing of the fucking sort. The shit I might fucking share might be a bit weird, but you know what I mean? It's kind of weird and wonderful. But you know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, I know that those of you out there are going to get this, and it's interesting that I'm saying a word that I don't refer to myself as a witch. Lots of people do. It's funny that I said it and then that witch came up, because it's like, basically that's what I am, a good witch. So if your innate being has been put down in any way, or if there's been bullying or nastiness directed towards you, Shodasi brings healing and renewal, so you can rise above and lay claim to your innate beauty and worth. So again, that is really beautiful. Kali energy is always strong, and I definitely feel me channeling that right now. But it's about, don't be afraid to be who you are, even if people have made you feel like who you are isn't good enough. Who you are is amazing. So don't be afraid to be who you are. You never know how much somebody needs to hear what you've got to say, what you've got to sing. Those of you singers, I do actually help a lot of people that are very good singers. What you've got to paint, what you've got to draw, what something inspiring you've got to say. You know, not saying people that heal without words, because I do a lot of silent healing as well. You know, whatever it is, write the books you're going to write, whatever it is. Which, let's read this. So, this is a passionate message, isn't it? I just burped there, but that's me getting rid of the energy. For anyone that doesn't know that, I'm not just kind of like fucking sitting here burping. Well, I am, but it's clearing the energy. But that's also fear as well. Right, which justice is coming. Interesting. They say that whatever we do comes back to us the same times 3. Although, can I just say, one of my friends says that. I don't like that, you know, like, again, I was about to say no judgment, but I guess I am making a judgment. For me personally, I don't like things like that. I've said this before, even people that send me a shitload of hate, negative energy, jealousy on the daily, I don't send that shit back. And if I do, it'd be like, you know, that's not mine. Send it back for people to deal with their own crap, and I send them love. But I don't like that whole kind of send something back times 3, because you'll just get it back times 10 to you. So don't do that, right? That's my bit. If you want to take it in, do. But again, it's my bit, but I'm channeling Great Spirit. So if a person's intentions are well-meaning, then that good energy will come back to them in buckets. If a person's intentions are to do harm, then ... You get the picture here. But it is true. But just, I would say, if you are the better person watching this, send that person love. You don't need to be like, oh my God, I love them so much. They fucking bullied me, or they've betrayed me, or they've stabbed me in the back and I gave them all. Just wish them well and then put your boundaries up. That's what you do. Either way, the universe is getting ready to deliver its justice. This person might be you, If so, you should handle it with grace and learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, this most likely applies to someone who's caused harm to you or your loved ones. Whoa, intense. 27th of March might be significant. So far I've mentioned the 25th and the 27th, so look out for these dates. Right, now we've got stars, and one of those cards just mentioned the stars. You can manifest your every wish. And this is what I'm saying, this is the playful energy we're in right now. If you choose to take a leap of faith, and what the fuck was that now? And you choose to be in that playful energy, you can bring about, you can manifest magic in your, what the hell was that? Weird. Right, you can magic about, you can magic about magic. You can bring about magic. Right. You can manifest your every wish. It's time for you to take your goals and turn them into your reality, which again, this is what I do for people, right? I know that when I'm channeling this and I'm flying off and I'm going to, it can seem a bit out there, but a lot of my sessions are actually about being like really being calm and very grounding and really helping people come back down to earth, where people can feel really not kind of part of this earth, to be frank, because people remember being from other star systems, remember being a starseed. Like it was said to me recently about me being connected to Sirius, which I absolutely am. And then it wasn't a coincidence. Then I came across something else about that, and it's a lot of us are remembering those lives, even stronger than before. Or if you are for the first time, it's really weird. Create that dream board, wish on them those shooting stars, write in that daily manifestation journal. I just gave somebody a bit of homework to do a bit of that. Cast a small or large spell. The universe is waiting to give you exactly what you deserve, given that it's best for everyone involved. Keep in mind that you also need to believe that you deserve it. So there's a lot about worthiness here and believing that life is going to be that good to you, that you've went through enough shitty stuff and people not appreciating you, that yes, you can have what you want, that what you seek is seeking you. So whether that be in love, which most of you are going to be interested in, or whether that be in success, whether that be in money. And again, money is something that I'm always helping people with, because money's an ever going up and down ride for me. But then if somebody said that to me, I'd be like, don't affirm that. But like I say, there's lots of other complicated reasons, because again, when people are willing you to not do well, it does have its effects on it. But just, you still got to try hard, climb that mountain. Do you know what I mean? Send them love. But the more that you know how powerful you are, the magician, because that's the last card actually I pulled for my client, then that stuff won't stop you. It's like, if you've ever had said to you, I get said to me all the time, it doesn't matter how much negative energy or jealousy or hate comes my way, because like you say, with my particular calling, but also just with the nature of what I'm really here to do, which is to help the twin flames, the more I step into that stronger and stronger and stronger, the more that amps up. So the more protection I need, which is why I've got my little wolf friend here. You know what I'm saying? But I've also got the protection of all the soul fam out there that appreciate what I'm sharing, and that appreciate that it's taken me years of moving through my own fear to talk about twin flames, or to talk on the internet at all, and bare my fucking soul, if you hadn't noticed. So yeah, take yourself out on a date, homeward, slow down. It's time to, and that's funny because I did just slow down when I said that, and I think I'm probably, well, am I going to go after this? I don't know. Slow down. It's time to press pause and contemplate before the next leg of your journey, which is what a lot of people are doing. They're hermiting, they're healing, they're licking their wounds, they're calling back their energy where they've given their power away. In those solitary introspective moments where we learn, oh, that's really interesting. That is Virgo moon. That is the Virgo moon is healing, health, being the hermit. Yeah. Decluttering, detoxification. It's because I started my divine detox course in September. I started that on the Virgo new moon. This is the Virgo full moon. And it's funny because the stuff that I've done with all three of those women, I've noticed a massive shift in all three. Well, we did right away, but like a few days into it, and we've done that course for a month. But in my next love course is 2 months, guys. So look out for the details on that, or you can message me before you see me putting it out there. But I'm just giving you a bit of a warning that I'm putting that one out around the start of next month, because that's when the new moon in Aries is. But yeah, because it's 6 months later, there's significantly huge shifts in all 4 of our lives, from the stuff that we energetically, because I energetically done clearing, and then we emotionally, mentally, mentally, spiritually, and then physically is the last thing. It's like physically is the last thing to manifest. Once you've put something out there, be careful what you wish for, because it will manifest if it's for the highest good of all, and it will come about. Just some things you need to wait longer on. But that's why I always say, it's like, if you truly do want something with all your heart, as long as it's not causing harm to anyone, and especially if we're talking about love here, it has to be the other person wants it to. If they really aren't showing up, then you got to accept it. You kind of got to, actually, on this journey, because it can take such a long time, you do kind of have to act like that. It's a little bit of both. You got to know what you want and hold it in your heart. But I mean, actually, that doesn't apply. That just applies for love in general. If anyone's curious, it doesn't apply in the twin flame journey, because if you're a true twin flame and your twin flame's higher self is just like your shadow, then you know that what you seek is seeking you. So that's the only way I can put it. Maybe not right away, but it catches up eventually. It's in those solitary, introspective moments where we learn the most interesting and eye-opening things about ourselves. Take yourself out on a date of sorts, even if it's just a quiet and cozy night at home. Enjoy your own company. Right, I love that, because that really, do we actually, let's pull one of these, because I just got these. I've not used these yet. Oh, that's right. I was going to use we pull one of these. So, but that's true. That's like what I was just saying. You got to, like, in some sort of, like, take yourself out on a date, have fun being yourself. Just really know who, whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine, really know who you are before you are with your twin flame. And then it's oh my God, how the fuck you can't shuffle these? Look at these, are fucking tiny. And I'm going to fucking, oh no. What do we need? Joy. Well, yeah, I feel that is what I'm saying. That is joy, is the energy of right now, Leo moon. And Pisces sun, Leo moon, is about manifesting happy situations, magic, playing, having fun, like manifesting, light. Yes, joy, light. Will we pull one more? My name means light, by the way. Here I am, being the light. Clarity. My other page is crystal clear clarity. I'd like to think that is what I'm bringing you tonight. Joy, light, and clarity. That's what I bring people all the time. Unless I'm coming in and I'm like, fucking change your life. Well, actually, I'm coming in with that message. You need to change your life. Follow the truth. Yeah, that's the other thing. So apparently tonight, I just needed to pull the cards. This is what I bring people. And look at that. Look, there's 2 angels coming together. Oh, hello, other half of my soul. I've done the work I needed to do. Now I thought I'd just come home. Because when you reunite with your twin flame, you are coming home. Right, let's see. What do we need? Oh, homeward. Just noticed that synchronicity. Some of you actually might be 42 out there. Or 4 and 2 is 6, and 6 is love. It's the lovers. It's the card where you're constantly thinking about a past love. I think that's relevant to some people out there. Trust the seasons, embrace and change cycles of life, transition and growth. Yeah. The Rose of Venus, alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony. Wow, I've not even seen that card yet. So that means something. The fact that I hadn't seen that card yet means that this is a whole brand new experience for some of you out there. And even if you've known this person before, and you just have to trust the season you're in. So if you're hermiting, trust that you need to stay there. If you're feeling the call to take a leap of faith, trust that you need to do that, and it's always going to be scary. Because some of you are taking a leap of faith into the right relationship after, I'm not going to say being in the wrong relationships, but let's call a spade here. No, I'm joking. It kind of is that. I mean, with what I help people with, some people have not been in the nicest of relationships, to put it very fast. I mean, some have been in relationships so bad that I can't even share things anonymously. So I'm coming from that point of truth on that one. But some people, putting all jokes aside there, some people have been in the right, really. Everyone has been in the right experience. That's what I'm going to say. But definitely some treatment that some people thought is very questionable. And everyone did not deserve the collective of people that I've helped. It's some of the most horrendous, yeah, you name it. You name it, I've probably helped some with it, is what I'm saying. But when people have been in relationship, I know lots of people that I've helped as well that have equally been in a relationship that was right at some certain point and it isn't now. And that's different because not everybody are leaving karmic partners that are some big bad person, you know, it's just, it's not the right relationship anymore. You know what I mean? So, but like I'm saying, some people are leaving some nasty fuckers out there. So it's, I don't know what one you are, but right. So trust the seasons. And some people are long gone out of these situations. Some people are leaving them now. Some people have not left them and the universe will kick you out. But that's funny. I don't usually say the universe. I'm not a big fan of the universe, but my last client does. And I always say, I was like, see, on the days I'm working with you, I always say the universe rather than Great Spirit or God or Holy Spirit. It's like, it's strange, but it's a thing. So embracing change, cycles of life, transition. Have we not got any talkers yet? I've been fucking talking to myself the whole time. I've come on the chat and it's a Leo moon. You know, my soul's like, where's the gang? Our disconnection from the earth and our seasons leads us to believe that we should be in full bloom all year round, that we should grow, grow, grow without leaving space to cut back. When we focus on the never-ending bloom, we forget the importance of all life's phases. The rose, like all of nature, teaches us that every day. She's forever showing us how to embrace the ever-changing seasons in the ever-changing world. We're not meant to stay the same. Relationships aren't meant to stay the same. That's not even the card about relationships, by the way. Relationships aren't meant to stay the same. Life isn't meant to stay the same. Nothing on this planet is meant to stay the same. Well, it's changed in 2 years. The seasons teach. That's fucking hilarious. I love how they do that. Like, I'm sorry, this has happened for like years, right? But it's every time I'm like, that's from a film. That's from Dear John. What? It's not what I just said, but a lot can happen in it. Is it a lot can happen in a year? A lot can happen in 12 months. I think, yeah, something like that. Just, I've not seen that in years, but it just came back to me. Yeah, anyway, right. So, but if you've seen that, that's got a happy ending too. And so I know that I'm channeling about something there for a lot of people. Right. So, relationships aren't meant right. Life isn't meant to stay the same. Nothing on this planet is meant to stay the same. The seasons teach us. Night and day teach us that. Time and age teach us that. Birth and death teach us that. We may return to a place, a person, but things won't be exactly as they were. Like, fuck's sake, I just said that. I love it. I've not read this one before, I don't think. For everything and everyone is forever changing. Nothing is static. And that's also what I just said as well there, like acknowledging that when people are leaving situations as well, it doesn't mean that, yeah, you know what I mean? Just things change. So like, take it where it applies to you. So the more we try to control things and keep them the same, the further away from flow of life and ourselves we get. Change can be scary. Oh, this is what I came on chat. I love it. They back me up. That's what I came on channeling before I picked a card. Change can be scary, for it means surrendering into the unknown of I've lost a bit in the book, of being in the in-between. And this is where we are, which some people are stuck in the middle here. Do I go with them? Do I go with them? This is where I'm comfortable, but this is where I feel led to. But I don't know what that's going to be like. This is where a lot of people are right now. Where did I get to? The being not who you were and not quite who you'll become. It requires a trust in the transformation and the death in order for the rebirth to occur, and a deep reverence for all the seasons of our life. The more we resist change, the further away we are from who we're becoming. When we embrace change, we embrace life and nature and are forever becoming. And it says, how can you embrace the changing seasons of your life? And I feel I'm primarily right. I'm primarily channeling this for the people that have had out of the blue situations, tower moments happening because they ignored all the cues to take action, whether it be about romance, love, like any other area of life, job. I know lots of people that's happened with jobs where there's been stuff coming through about you're not meant to be here anymore, you're not meant to be here anymore, you're not meant to be here anymore. And you ignore your intuition, and then life shows you, shit, that's why I'm not meant to be here anymore. Or it's just that, like, with me, it's more just like when I think about how that's happened for me, it's like you can be here if you want to be here, but you're playing small. And so we'll just keep you playing small. You can say, fuck it, let's go. And you can really experience the next level of life. That's kind of where I'm at. But that means leaving people behind, because it's, I've stayed in that place for a long time. And sometimes you can think you're reaching your next level, but you're capable of so much more. But it's just when you go to that next level, people will change towards you. And again, I can speak from my own experience there that the people that change around you are people that you would never imagine in a month of Sundays to change around you. They will. I'm sorry, but it's part of life, and it's painful, but you will get over it faster than you think, to be honest. Like, I don't mean to be blunt, but it's like that's what I noticed with I am blunt, I'm enough, but it's when it's the right move, because wherever you were stuck and in pain just stops. So although, and you might even find you don't miss people that you say, it's hard to explain, but that is part of that it's done. Like, that chapter of your life is done, and you might even find that they're happier about you too. And sometimes it's not, and people can't accept it. And anyway, right. So, right, let's read the next one. The Rose of Venus. But that's really always what it comes down to, is if you are somebody that's moving forward and you're ambitious. Most people aren't like that. I can't remember, it's a very small percentage of people have actually got the balls, the lady balls, the balls, that, the fire in them to really go for what they want. So if you are one of those people that does want to go for what you want in any area of life, what is stopping you? And see your answers, really write them down and question yourself whether that's a good enough reason. Right. Rose of Venus. Fuck's sake, man. Right, it's probably going to be the last one because it's too hard to read. Well, might shuffle some of them. Right. Alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony. The Fibonacci series and the golden ratio on which it's based is a number sequence in which each number is the sum of the preceding two numbers. Sorry, now I'm like, that's another film that sounds like the end of the fucking thing. A rose's petals hold the golden ratio, with each new set of petals growing in the spaces of the previous set. Perhaps this is why we feel changed by gazing into the spiral of a rose. Not now, alarm. But you see, that's the alarm keeps going off because it's like, time's up. What way are you going? The original rose looked very different to those we grow today. It possessed 5 petals, and interestingly, if we track the movements made by the planet Venus as she orbits the sun over a period of 8 years may be significant here, we see that creates a 5-fold rose pattern called the Rose of Venus. Venus was the Roman goddess of love, sex, and fertility, and her symbol was the rose. And by the way, I was once told by another astrologer that I am like Venus or Aphrodite personified because of the placements in my chart. So just saying. And I have been saying that I do transmute, and I do use the sacral chakra energy to clear people's trauma or to fire them up where they need it, so that you can go and fire somebody else up in your own way, whatever that means. You're welcome. Perhaps the ancients knew more about the interconnectedness of the universe and life than we think. There's a sacred order to all things. Nature holds the codes of life, and as you're a part of nature, you do too. For fuck's sake, cut it out, man. We know time's up. They know time's up. They know I'm channeling time's up. I don't know what time's up for, by the way, but time's up for someone. It's time to make a decision. There's a sacred order to all things. Nature holds the codes of life. I'm reading the same bit again. And you're a part of nature. You do too. There's an intelligent force governing all of life. The same force that tells flowers when to bloom and the planet how to spin exists within you. Our tendency to overanalyze and overthink, and I was channeling that at the start, people that overanalyze, overthink, want to get all their ducks in a row, want to get all their pentacles in a row. Sometimes it's time to take action. Can get us out of alignment with nature and thus life. Our resistance to change does this too. This card is an invitation to look at anything that doesn't feel in alignment. It's a reminder to trust in the tapestry of your life, your ever-changing nature, and to be dedicated to living a life that's deeply aligned. And what I'm here to tell you is, if you're dedicated to living a life that's deeply aligned and a life that you feel passionate about, you can't take everybody with you. And I know that that's very painful. I've went through it myself. But what I can say is, I'm still living and breathing, guys. I'm joking. I'm living and breathing and I'm feeling better than ever. And it's not even a fitness thing, because I'm pretty sure I'm carrying an extra 10 pounds, if not a stone heavier than what I'd like to be right now. But I feel fucking amazing, because when you feel good in your soul and you're being led by your higher self, the majority of the time, because sometimes I can get stuck in my head, but I'm like, oh, fuck this shit, live in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about here. But people aren't going to like it. A lot of people around you aren't going to like it. I'll not say what I would say off camera, but yeah, it's, the conclusion I've come to is, yeah, like, other than the soul fam, I don't really want to be around most other people. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that is a big part of this journey. Definitely this twin flame journey, but definitely being a starseed or whatever, you're just being conscious in a world full of zombies, quite frankly. You know what I mean? You're waking up. It's a reminder to trust in the tapestry of your life. You need to watch The Matrix if you've never seen it. Your ever-changing nature, and to be dedicated to a life that's living a deeply aligned. They want me to read that again. What's no longer in alignment with who you're being called to be. Wow, powerful. And I can feel a lot of heat coming to the back of my heart. Oh, my hands are going to the love cards. Very soon is on the bottom. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So that's for someone as well. Right, let's see. Is this for, we'll put these cards aside actually. Oh, and then I'll just have to tidy them up. Codependency. See that? I haven't even asked anything yet, but that's jumped out. So if you're still in codependent friendships, codependent romantic relationships, codependent family dynamics, codependent work relationships, you will either have been chucked out of it already, you're about to be, or you've already went through that, basically. That makes sense. Because the power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. Because of that. Because if you're watching this and you lap up every word that I'm saying, other than for entertainment, but you can get entertainment too. If you are on the twin flame journey, it's because of that. You're being called back to what feels real, what feels of integrity, what feels like you've got nothing to second guess. Although spirit or like I can feel my guides saying that's after you take the leap of faith. All you divine masculines out there, women and men. Temptation. Think carefully about the situation. But for a lot of people, that goes on too much thinking. Too much thinking, too much fantasizing, too much dreaming, and not enough action. That's because we're in Leo moon. And again, I'm stressing, like, I feel I'm talking to the wave of divine masculines that things are cleared up in their life, and the only thing that's stopping them, maybe needs a bit of tarot, the only thing that's stopping them is their own fear. The hanged man, sorry to laugh, but look, the hanged man, right? but I pulled it in reverse. So it's like, you know, and again, I read tarot in my own way. I think everyone reads tarot in their own way, but I take that to mean it's you're not stuck anymore. It's you that thinks you're stuck. And that's about planning. But I pulled it in reverse. So it's like they're using it to tell me a different message. It's almost like there's people, someone's been overthinking and over planning that they've got run themselves round in circles. You're a powerful healer, keep up the great work. And that's about actually, you know what to do. Let yourself receive, allow others to give you love and care, receive without guilt or apologies. Yeah, this is definitely what I'm picking up is like, allow yourself to be happy. This is definitely allow yourself to be abundant. So this is a mixture of love stuff, money stuff, because I know a lot of women I work with where this is actually to do with love too, but it is actually about success. You know, it's about knowing that you've planned enough, you've dreamt up the plan enough. It's time to put it out there, because actually that resonates for me for business stuff. It's like, no, you don't need another month of planning. Put the fucking offer out. You know what I mean? It's what I say to myself. It's what I say to my clients. Like, what else do you need to know? Oh, signs. Follow the signs. Watch out for the signs leading you to true love. So this feels like I'm channeling this for the divine masculines, whether you're a woman or a man out there, whatever you identify as. And it's about basically, if you are, sorry, you can't even see that. I'm thinking my belly is like right over my jeans, but it's like you can't see. If you are getting all the signs that it's time to take action towards a business idea, it's time to take action towards a person, it's time to take action towards something that you're passionate about, even if that is just getting out your bed today because you've not been able to do that. Because I know some of you have been in that place. Hey, I've been in that place in my life too. Sometimes I still can be, more so not really the last wee while though. But it's kind of like, if all the signs are slapping you in the face, sometimes it is time to just go for it. And it is going to be scary. If you are a divine masculine that you really haven't got energy, you're needing to clear your energy, you're needing to rest, you're needing to restore, that's different. So take where the message resonates. Trust. But yeah, it's all about trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. But for more, I'm more feeling that's about trust in yourself. Because yes, this is your twin flame. Yes, this is your soulmate, but that card is my twin flame. Yes, this is your twin flame. So that's for people that know that. And it's time to see, this is playful energy, playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. You know what I've been channeling people for? And that was funny because that wasn't even about romance stuff earlier. But what I've been channeling a lot today is you've already went through enough. And now it's your time to actually channel that to my client, but it resonated for me. You've went through hell and back, and now it's time for the good stuff, the fucking great stuff to happen to you, if you allow it to happen. And your loved ones in spirit want that to happen for you. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of the worries and feel their love and blessings. Take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. Because look, see, I told you it's job stuff too. It's not all job stuff. It's a mixture of everything for everyone. Career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change for... Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. But for a lot of people, your life purpose is because you're a twin flame. The blessed career change is actually twin flames working together, putting their talent, skills, and abilities together. And like I've said that before, for some twin flames, it's like someone out front, someone behind the scenes. But it's kind of like, because whatever you're not good at, the other person is really good at, and you know, switch it around. And for some, it might just be in a more sort of grounded way, that it's like somebody helps you relax and play and have fun after a stressful day. That doesn't sound too right, but anyway. Remember, and helps you remember who the fuck you are, which if it's your twin flame, it's your reflection. And rather than being like, this is scary, you're like, yeah, I'm the shit. Yeah, you're the shit. And we're the shit together. Remember who you are. And that you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. And you're very loved. I love that. Right. Victory. Wow. Loving this energy. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. teaching and learning. That always comes up. Look, oh, for fuck, they're not letting me stop. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas and teach these ideas to others. And I said this the other day, but when that card comes up, that's what I'm doing. I've spent a long, long time on a very painful journey learning a lot of shit, and now I'm teaching it. And I still haven't got what I want, and I'm not going to tell you when I get what I want either. Forever. No, I'm joking. And it says, comfort, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. That's for the people that aren't quite ready. All is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. You may hear a song to confirm your gifts from God that are on their way. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. How many cards do you want that say it's time to receive? Right, let's bring it on home, Spirit, because my aftershop's about to arrive. Letting go. Let go of the results. We're in Pisces season. Pisces season is praying, setting an intention. Sometimes it's falling to your knees and praying. I've done that many a time, falling at my knees and praying about something. Actually, normally when I fall to my knees and pray, it's in gratitude. I can think of many times when I haven't had money and money's came and I've fallen crying, thanking the universe. I see, I'm saying the universe again. That's your fault, client. Spirit, I can think of things that I've prayed for years and then it actually happened. And then I'm thanking, I can think of things that are still to come that'll be doing that too. And it's, it's about being grateful, but letting go, surrendering and trusting you've done all you can. But like say, for some of you, it's like you've done the work and it is time to take action now. Some of you, you've done the work and it's time to receive. You don't need to do so much. Environmental awareness. I know that is about like environmental awareness meaning in another way, but I mean, it's like, are you aware of your environment and is it the best environment to be in? Hello, Michelle. I've just channeled quite a powerful message, but I'm coming to the end of it. What else do you need to know? How are you doing? Laughter. Look at this. And that was quite a heavy message, but right now we're in the last degrees of Leo moon. Leo is the child. It's the 5th house. It is the house of casual relationships, sex, playing, children, and I kind of always laugh that it doesn't kind of go, but it does. I mean, that's what makes a baby. But do you mean it's kind of like it's your inner child? It's anything to do with children. It is about having fun, having a laugh. And I really do feel lots of people need to have a laugh. They need fun. They need playful energy after going through hell. Make music. I was hearing make love and listen to the music. Is that the word? Yeah. That too. But I feel that's about hearing a song that's going to answer something for you. Financial flow. See what I mean? It's all good shit. Put it out there. Let go. Surrender for a miracle. That's what Pisces is. Put the magic out there. Surrender for the miracle. And then let go and trust that you've put it out there and Spirit's heard you. Oh, fuck. Visualize it. Feel it as if it's real. Some of you want to be in a new location, but you see, that makes sense. Moving away from what doesn't serve you anymore. But some of you, it is actually that you're driving home from the Matrix. Michelle, sorry, but that's hilarious. When you see what this whole video has been about, I think that's hilarious. I literally actually just said not long ago, watch the Matrix if people haven't. I'm sure you've heard that the whole pandemic for people that get it, but yeah, for some people it is that you literally want, maybe you want to, I know actually loads of clients that want to be in a different fucking country. I know some clients that it's like Twinflames are in different countries and it's all like there's loads of them actually. That is very common with Twinflames. So if you are in a situation where you live in the same place, but remember, like I've said before, you can actually live in the same city, you can live in the same country. I'm saying that because in America, sometimes it takes fucking 8 hours to drive to someone, but you can live like not far away from them at all. But you could be worlds apart. You might not have even seen someone in years because you were in another dimension. Honoring your true feelings. Yeah, I feel I'm going to end it there because that really hammers home family harmony. What does this say? Inner child. Let's say, oh wow, shit, it's everything I've just said. Dreams coming true. Yeah. Is that the message? Vacation, yeah, sure, pretty sure people need a fucking vacation after that. New opportunity, romantic partner. Body movement. Right, well, I'm sure that would happen after the romantic partner. Right, so anyway, so family harmony. I feel that fits in your location, being happier in a new place, whatever that means to you. Following the fun, listening to your inner child, healing your wounded inner child, becoming an empowered inner child. That's what I help people do. Wherever your wounded inner child needs help, they'll leave me feeling more empowered. I promise you. You don't need to be so self-reliant anymore. You don't need to do it all by yourself. There are people that are willing to help you. Look for the helpers. Beauty. Remember how beautiful you are. Remember that you are a beautiful soul, no matter how many people told you that you're not, because that's not fucking true. I was about to say Auntie Claire says so, but I don't know why I said Auntie. Usually it's people's mama becoming a session. Because dreams are coming true, and you are worthy of your dreams coming true, whatever area of life it is. Some of you need a fucking holiday. This could just be like a night away, a break away. I don't know how many people are actually getting on a plane and going out. I mean, certainly I wouldn't be fucking doing that in this day and age, but each to their own. New opportunities. When you open up to the magic, there's lots of new opportunities that want to come to you in every area of life. But let's get real around here. Although we've been channeling about work, we've been channeling about many areas of life. It's the romance that most people around here want to know about. See, the tongue tie comes in. Romantic partner. For those of you, the only romantic partner that you're interested in is your twin flame. For those of you that are true twin flames, once you fully awaken to the journey and you're not kind of, I don't know, am I one? Is this like, what is that person saying? No, you just fucking know. You just know, and you just want that person, right? You can't get them off your fucking mind. You can't get them off your fucking heart. And then see when you were in that bit and you managed to maintain it, and your twin flame is actually in that bit now, you'll then revisit that where you once were, and you'll be like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? That may or may not be true for me. And then it's time up, you know, and you just got to put it out there and see what comes your way. Right. So I'm going to absolutely love you and leave you, all of you, because my ASDA delivery is about to come. So John will be ringing the buzzer soon, and I'll need to, I'm not so sure that I will actually run down the stairs and help John, but it depends. I'm joking. I didn't order that much. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. If you need a personal session or you want to join the group Zoom, then I'll put the details in the comments below. But all jokes aside, right? Because a lot of you, I'm helping people that are at the beginning of the twin flame journey. Most people it's in the middle or near the end. Whatever you're going through, whether you're in the frustration, but the surrendering, whether you're in the holding space and sending love to your twin and yourself, whether you're in the nowhere near ready for that, or everybody actually, a lot of the time you have no fucking idea what's going on. So that's something else you have to surrender to. It's about trust. It's about trust. That's the only way I can put it. Trusting in all areas of life and just having fun with it. Speaking your truth, you know, and like I say, not everyone's going to like your truth, but you can't hold it in forever. So I can't anyway. So yeah. What else was I going to say? I think I'd like to go before I say something, and I don't think I would regret it, but I'm just kind of like, connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. Yeah, that actually, thanks. That just reminded me. That is actually what I was saying. Is there's lots of that going on right now. Just the not knowing and needing to trust and leap into the unknown. So actually, I've given a lot of guidance for the divine masculines, men and women here. So I'm going to give a bit of guidance for the divine feminines that are struggling. It's about trust, yes, but it's also about when you take brave leaps of faith into the unknown in other areas of your life, which is where I have been recently. That helps your twin. Even if you don't know what the fucking hell is going on in their life, trust me, trust your twin. Fuck, I'm going to go because this is what happens when I tune in at his anyway. You fucking take a leap of faith wherever you need to take that in your life. And I'm here if you need support with that. I think that nails it. Right. See you.